did it go? You want Laura?
You want mocha. You want mocha.
Mocha. I don't know what mocha is. Oh.
You want mocha.
Are we? Is that Jones?
How about that? How about that? Looking good.
Come on up, Daniel, Jade, not Charles, and Neely and Bridie, right? All right, we're gonna get started with a little micha mocha to get this energy, this service started. So welcome everybody, Shabbat Shalom. Give it up for Neely. Give it up for our resident singers as well. Thank you for those on Zoom. This is an opportunity to just let go a little bit for the next 25 hours. To move from a state of action and get on that hamster wheel and get off for 25 hours and be and worship time. And so we start with Shalom Aleichem for our ability to greet members of our community, maybe somebody you haven't seen in a long time. And I want to specifically welcome and say hi to Trisha Roth, right here. Trisha has known me for 26 years now because she's the mom of my best friend. And so she has seen me and Mike get into trouble quite a bit and go on quite extensive journeys. So I'm really grateful for your presence here tonight and for everybody else who's here and for those on Zoom. So turn to your neighbor, turn to somebody new, and please introduce yourselves and welcome everybody with Shalom.
Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Just go ahead and start.
Lie, 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 Shalom Alechem Malachi Asharet Malachi Elyon Melech Melech Malchi Chamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu Bohem LeShalom Malachi Ashalom Malachi Elyon Melech Malchi Chamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu Lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 Baruchuni leshalom malachi hashalom malachi elyon melech mi melech malchi chamlachim hakadosh baruch hu seichem leshalom malachi hashalom malachi elyon mi melech malchi chamlachim hakadosh baruch hu lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 ai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai la 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 lai la lai 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 lai
That was fast.
So from Shalom Aleichem, we sing a new song to God, Shir al Adonai, Shir Chadash. Now, the interesting thing is we sing a new song, but the words are always the same in Jewish liturgy, right? The Psalms are the same. And the trick is, and the hope is that we're different each time. And that we bring a new song and a new vibrancy, a new energy into everything that we do. So Shir Ladonai, Shir Chadash, and Cantor Nate and I are going to bring a little two-step, I guess. Are we ready? Are we doing it? It's up to you. We're doing it. Let's do it.
Shirul Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol haaretz, Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Meyom Neshuato, Sapru Vegoyim Kevodo Bechol Ha'amin Niflotav, Ki Gadol Adonai, Holal Meod, Norahu, Al Kol Elohim. Lai lai la lai lai, lai la lai lai, la lai la lai lai, al la lai, al la lai, ya lai la lai lai, lai la lai lai, ya lai la lai lai, al la lai, ya la lai, ya lai la lai lai, ai lai, ya lai la lai lai, ya la lai lai lai. Lai 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 lai, lai 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 lai. Lai, 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 lai. Shirul Adonai, Shir Chadash, Shirul Adonai, Kol haaretz, Shirul Adonai, Baruch Shemo, Basru Meyom Neshuato, Sapru Vegoyim Kevodo Bechol Ha'amin Niflotav. Ki Gadol Adonai, Holal Meod, Norahu, Al Kol Elohim.
Really, because it's Sarah Jenkins' birthday. Next week, yeah. And Aaron and Drew's, but really for Sarah. So we want to invite one of our counselors, Bradley, up to share a few words about tzedakah in our community. So Bradley.
Hey, I'm Bradley. I'm a grateful member of this community. So I was trying to think about what to talk about in the asking for money that is tzedakah. And I thought I would just talk about what Beit Shuvah has given me. I came in here in 2016. It was not my first rehabilitation center. I had some involvement in the spin cycle that is the 30-day programs, right? Where you go up. You can't hear me? Okay, apologies for that. Okay, so I had some experience, right, with the quick accelerated treatment programs, right? Where you go in there, you receive some therapeutic services, and you don't receive any opportunity for integration, right? So when I came to Beit Shuvah, my family unit was destroyed, right? And they were a unit, but I was no longer a part of it, right? I had caused trauma to my little sibling, to my older brother, to my mom, dad, grandma, through that addiction process. And in coming here, I was able to restore that into a relationship that is better than I've ever known, right? Beit Shuvah helped introduce me to the woman I'm now married to and is the love of my life. Beit Shuvah helped me connect with a passion and purpose that is working directly with people, right? My last experience with education was failing out of school. Beit Shuvah helped me go back to school and graduate college. All of these gifts I've been given are from here and from the time and space allotted to me, right? Because I just needed to level out and to build some connections and to learn some integrations of the tools that I was presented with here. And so when they pass around the tzedakah box, I want to say this, that this place gives all these people who live here right now the time and space necessary to recover and successfully reintegrate into life and become upstanding citizens and community members. And I'm living proof of that. So I appreciate all of you who are here. I appreciate all of you who are able to donate what you can and what you have, and have presented me with the opportunity to get to where I am. So thank you.
Thank you, Bradley. So as we pass out the tzedakah boxes, please, we ask you to give generously as much as you can and maybe a little bit more. And for those on Zoom, our Venmo and the QR code should be popping up for your convenience as well. From tzedakah, we move to tshuva. And being the house of return, Beit Teshuvah, we give opportunities to miss the mark, right? Cantor Nate was telling one of our band members, there's no mistakes, right? What are they, Cantor? There are no mistakes, they're just happy accidents. And so when we turn those potentials, mistakes, into something greater, that's the process of doing tshuva, of making things whole again. And our community does this out loud. So I want to invite anybody from our community, those on Zoom as well, to line up on my left and to share some tshuva and some gratitude. We can do that now.
Hello, my name is Jamie, grateful member of this community. Hi guys, I just wanted to share some gratitude tonight for the birthday girl, Sarah. Woo! I just am so grateful that you're in my life and you're such a light in the community and you've helped me through a lot. And I get really weird when I talk in front of people. That's why my voice is shaking. But I just love you, and I'm so proud to call you a friend. And congratulations, 3 years. Crazy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tim. I'm a grateful member of this community. An alcoholic, and as of this week, I am engaged to the love of my life. And I wanted to give gratitude. Tonight once again to this house, to my treatment team, Leona and Jack, my spiritual team, Rabbi Joseph, Cantor Rebecca, Cantor Nate, and all of my fellow residents, and most of all, my best friend, my partner, and my beshert, Alexis. This past week, I was home in Evanston, Illinois, where despite the shooting not so many miles away from us, I was able to celebrate 4 months of sobriety and 4 months of being in this house. And thanks to my time here and the changes I have made, I'm proud to say that Alexis and I have recommitted to one another and will be remarried. I should say remarried because we divorced over 5 years ago, but because she could not watch me kill myself any longer. And thanks to the psychic change, my reconnection with Judaism, and the lessons I have learned here, I have been able to regain my trust in myself and her trust in me. For that, I will be extremely grateful forever. I love you, Alexis, and I love this community. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ben, grateful member of this community. So this is for my mom. I love you, Mom. So I wrote down, Mom, I love you. I can't thank you enough. I also want to thank my Aunt Nadia, who is in heaven now, for telling me about Beit Teshuvah. Thank you for your patience with me. By no way is this journey over. I'm still learning a lot about myself, but I'm on my way. I hope you could well sleep at nights now knowing that I'm in a safe place. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm a grateful member of this community. I want to say thank you to Vinny, Bradley, and Zach, and then all the rest of the staff, because I've learned that if I voice when I need help, they'll make it happen. No matter how shitty I'm feeling, they push me to do better, And then when I was really struggling this last couple days, they met my needs and went above and beyond what was even normal to do to make sure I got what I needed so I could stay here and be good. So I really appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Max. I'm a grateful member of this community. So I'm feeling gratitude for all my support systems here, and I was told I had bladder cancer in late March, and so I got a surgery, got the tumor removed, and I finally went to my follow-up appointment today to see if it had come back, and no cancer came back, so I'm stoked about that. So this whole experience here, I've been really thinking about how precious my life is, and coming to Beit Teshuvah was just a culmination of, you know, the fear, like what would happen if I were to die, if we didn't catch the cancer, would I be happy with the way that I'm living my life? So I have chills right now. I'm feeling really grateful that I'm alive and that I'm healthy and that I've made a great community here to see me live, so thanks everyone.
Hi, I'm Savannah. I'm a grateful member of this community. I wanted to give gratitude, obviously, to Sarah because Sarah dragged me out of my house today, which is really difficult to do. But yeah, no, Sarah helped me a lot, so much with like my early recovery, and that is something that I'm just really grateful for. And I'm obviously really grateful to everyone at Beit Teshuvah too, because I mean I've tried this a lot. But like, this is really the only thing that ever stuck. The people here really like, I think, instrumental in like helping recovery actually stick. So yeah, I'm very grateful for all of you, Sarah. I'm so proud of you, and I love you.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Adam Mark Anthony, grateful member of this community. A few weeks ago, I really wanted to die. And it's not because I didn't want to live, but it's because I was so physically and so spiritually broken that I just couldn't handle anymore. I couldn't handle each torturous second of life. I've been here before. I left in October after I was here for 10 months. Since then, I've been back to work, working a lot, which was good, but kind of living a double life, because I would work during the day, 6 days a week, and at nighttime, you know, I was drinking and doing cocaine and, you know, the whole thing. And it got really, really bad. Just a few weeks ago, I was laying in bed, couldn't get out of bed, I was throwing up blood for 3 straight days. I hadn't eaten or showered in several weeks. And it's kind of funny because my cat, my beloved cat, who a lot of you have heard of many times, his hair on his back started to get matted. And it's almost like he was trying to match my uncleanliness. He showed solidarity with being dirty with me, so that was kind of cute. But I'm so grateful that I was allowed back here because it was so fantastic last time. I didn't lose anything that I'd learned last time. I lost my sobriety, but I didn't learn anything that I lost. And I know it's going to be even better this time, so thank you very much.
My name is Angel. I'm a grateful member of this community. So first off, I want to say happy birthday to Sarah. Congratulations. Yeah, I mean, I've been here for, I think, around like 15 months, and since then, my life's just been slowly progressing, right? I've just been getting better and better and better, and life has just been just so rewarding to me, right? And just a couple days ago, I got a promotion at my work, at my job, you know? I've been there for 8 months, and within those 8 months, I am now like the head groomer of Moondoggies in Santa Monica. So, you know, and I just want to thank Beit Teshuvah for that, you know, because without Beit Teshuvah, none of this would be possible. I actually want to give back putting it out there. Just I want to give back. I spoke to Sarah about this earlier today. I want to do like free grooming for like one day out of the month or every other month or whenever. You know what I'm saying? Just free grooming for whoever that you guys come by, and I could just take one day out of my work and just give back to all the puppies. So, all right, thank you guys.
All right, we have a few more on Zoom, so I'm going to start with Nathan. Oh, Noah. Sorry, Nathan, we're coming back to you.
Hi, I'm Noah. I'm a grateful member of this community. And I'd like to say happy birthday to my sister. And I am so grateful for this community, for giving my sister back, giving my kids back their auntie. If you only knew how she was before. A part of me thinks that something's going to happen. I gave her money the other day to fix my car to give to the mechanic, and I'm waiting for that phone call, So thank you so much, and happy birthday.
See, I knew you were going to speak tonight, Noah. Nathan, we're going to you. Hold on, we can't hear you in the sanctuary. Nathan, can you start over? There we go.
What, can you hear me? Yeah. Because of COVID, but I just wanted to say how proud I am of Sarah. This has been quite an adventure for her. I know that, I'm so happy to be her friend and to see her grow this past few years. And she's a real one, so she can do it. Any of us can.
Amen. Thank you, Nathan. Karen T. Thank you, Karen. Jeremiah, you there? There he is. Thanks, Jeremiah. We love you. Thanks, Jeremiah. Thank you, Jeremiah. Max T. Max T all the way from Florida. Thanks, Max. Love you too, buddy. Keep it up. Acharon Chaviv, the last and of course the most important, Jesse Solomon. Thank you, Jesse. There's a lot of love in this community, which is so beautiful. We're going to continue with Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. And I, too, want to give a special shout-out to Sarah Jacobs. It's been since January that you've stepped into this role as community coordinator, congregation coordinator. And it's a gift to be able to work side by side with you and see you grow into this role because you have such a huge heart, a lev tov, a heart that really has no bounds, and for your love of this community. So Mazal Tov, happy birthday. And Aaron K., where are you? Aaron was one of my first clients when I interned way back when. So Mazel Tov. On here we are, and with your family as well. So Mazel Tov to you and to Drew. So we get to sing this new song because it's Shabbat. All right? Isn't it worthwhile to sing because it's Shabbat?
I mean, any day is worthwhile to do that for me.
That's from the musician, right? Yeah. So we invite everybody to worship however they can. And if you want to be like Russell, we invite you to step into that space too and get on your feet as well and clap and dance and sing and however you want to.
All of it. All right, here we go.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני וזמר לשמך עליון וזמר לשמך עליון מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני וזמר לשמך עליון וזמר לשמך עליון להגיד בבוקר הזך ואמונתך בלילות עלי עשור ועלי נבל עלי היגיון בכינור מזמור שיר ליום טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון.
Give it up for our amazing Beit Yeshuva band. Aaron on drums, Tyler on bass, David G and Thea G on guitar, Laura Bagish on keys, and Cantor Nate. You know, not only are we gifted to have this incredible band for services, but we have the music department gets to work with our residents to come up with some original songs. And so I want to invite up Charles. Where's Charles A? To share a little original song that he wrote with our team called Lighthouse. Use this one too.
I'm lost at sea, your light guides me when I can't find home. You're my lighthouse, you're my lighthouse. When I can't see, you bring me back my side. When I can't breathe, you bring me back to life. And you're the only one who knows how I feel. When I can't find home, you're my lighthouse, you're my lighthouse. When I can't see, you bring me back my side. When I can't breathe, you bring me back to life. When I'm lost at sea, your light guides me. When I can't
for Charles. Whether you're riding a unicycle, telling jokes, or singing for us, I appreciate your ongoing willingness to be creative and put it on for us. So thank you for being willing to step in to the arena. Good stuff.
Thank you for letting me put it on.
For sure. Thank you, Charles. All right, so we get to welcome a few new residents this week. So I want to invite, we want to invite our birthdays to come up and stand on my right, and welcome 4 new residents. Ash H, Adam K, Will M, and Billy S to come stand on my left side as well, while you are welcomed and embraced by the community.
That's right.
Come on, stand here. Ash. That's right. Billy, where's Billy? Right? Okay, come on up over here. You guys make space, come on in. All right, so you're going to see what you guys have to read, and the community will respond.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
May the door of this house be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this house be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this house be for all who enter the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. Amen. All right, what's your name?
Adam Mark Anthony.
Welcome, Adam. What do we say to Adam? May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelech Bior Bishaim Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right, come on over here. Hi there. What's your name?
Hey, I'm Ash. I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Ash. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Which one do I read? I'm sorry.
That one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Neilech bi or bi shaim Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. Come on over here. Hi there. What's your name?
My name is Will. I'm an addict.
Hi, Will. Chaba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek bior bishem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. Come on over here. Hi there. What's your name?
Billy.
Billy. Welcome. Ruch haba b'shem Adonai. May you who have come be blessed in the name of the source of life.
Nelek bior bishem Adonai.
Let us walk together in the light of the Divine One. Welcome. All right, come on in. So I get to welcome you, and I get to say something hopefully inspiring to all of us. No pressure, right? Just like Charles was singing this Lighthouse, there's a quote by author Leslie Frieger. He says, "Any fool can run towards the light, but it takes a master with great courage to head towards the darkness and shine his or her light there." If you're here, if you're walking through the doorways of Beit Shuvah, then you're no stranger to darkness. And the truth is, there's light always within you. Maybe you've been running from it. Maybe you're hiding from it. Maybe it's too darn scary to walk into that place. I know going from my head to my heart sometimes is the scariest place to be. So this is an invitation. This is an invitation to be brave, to be courageous, to walk into that pain, to walk into that openness of a broken heart. And sometimes it's going to be difficult, and you're going to want to run, and you're going to want to run as far away from the light as possible. And in those moments, we ask you to do one thing, and that is... Hold on. Hold on. So we want to invite everybody to rise and welcome these wonderful 4 members into our community. Go ahead and come down here. Yeah, if we can make 2 lines, come on in. Shower them with blessings and love and appreciation. And I keep forgetting to hand these out, so hold on. Hold on. Literally, it says hold on.
Hold on right now.
Hold on. You get one of these? You want to say one thing? Sure. Come say one thing, Ash.
All right. I just wanted to say one thing, you guys.
Into the
All right.
mic.
Is this better? All right. So last week, as I was laying in Cedar Sinai, dying of untreated alcoholism, I was really lonely, and no one was there to come visit me. My family is, understandably so, they've been upset. I've broken many hearts. I almost had 7 years before, and I went out during COVID. But you said something last week as I was sitting there watching the stream. You said that you were going to make a goal of yours to bring more Persians here. Ta-da! Thank you.
Funny how things work out, huh? Thank you, Ash. Chashal Shalom. Okay, so now that we just welcomed new residents, we get to welcome the Shabbat bride. So I want to invite everybody to rise for L'chado D as we welcome in Shabbat.
L'chadodi likrakala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'diborecha kishmi'anu El ha'me'ochad Adonai echad O shemo echad l'shemo tiferet Ve'eliti la l'chadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lecho v'nelcha ki mekor ha'beracha merosh mikedem nesucha sof ma'aseh b'machshava tekila lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri kiva orech kumi uri shidaberi kevod Adonai alaik nigla lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Everyone turn and face the doorway as we welcome the Shabbos bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvetzola toch emunei am segula boi chala lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
You can have a seat. We are blessed to have 3 birthdays here. Drew for 1 year, Aaron for 1 year, and Sarah for 3 years. So I want to invite, we're going to go in that order. So Drew, you're going to start us off. Come on. You're already standing, so it makes it easier. Come on up, brother.
Of course, I go first. What's up, guys? How you doing? Drew, grateful member of the community, alcoholic. I'm gonna take the mask off. I'm gonna be just quick. I wrote it out. As much as I identify as an alcoholic, alcohol wasn't really the problem. It was merely just my solution until it wasn't. I came to feel both my life and alcohol were unmanageable. My life was probably unmanageable before I even started drinking. I suffered from a selfish, self-seeking mindset of instant gratification. Now I have so much to honestly be grateful for. Obviously, this place means the world to me. I've been distant for quite some time, and I plan on hopefully, coming back for Shabbats and things like that. I obviously have an extreme amount of gratefulness for my parents. My mom wanted to make sure I mentioned her, and of course, I love my mom. Thank you. I wouldn't be here without you, and for especially putting up with all my shit. So, thank you. Well, I just have to mention it. They didn't give up on me. I'm extremely thankful for that. I decided to get sober during a time where everyone is, turning to addiction, not away from it. And they allowed me to, help me find my path to sobriety. I also want to give a shout out to my little sister, who unfortunately is not here. She actually beat me to the year. She has about 2 weeks ahead of me. So I'm extremely grateful that we decided to take this path to sobriety at the same time, obviously relieving a lot of stress from my mother again. So, being sober also helped me turn to a new career path, which I really think is my calling. I wouldn't have done any of it without sobriety. I decided to take my real estate course while I was here for the first time, not the second or third time, but the first time. And thankfully, I passed, and so yeah, I feel really optimistic about life in general, thanks to my sobriety, and again, thanks to this place. I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning. Again, it's just kind of like a path to sobriety. It never stops, and I just want to thank everyone here as well. Couldn't do it without most of you, and to the residents, if I could do it, honestly, shit, anybody could do it. So.
Thank you, Drew. Aaron, come on up. And Drew, don't go too far, because we're going to give you a cake soon. So.
Mask or? Hi, my name is Aaron Cole. I am a grateful member of this community. I love it here. I'd like to thank the Almighty for bringing me here. Thanks to all my friends and my family. Joey Zaza, of course. I've done this before. I've been trying to get sober for, I want to say, a decade, maybe more. And it's not easy. Each time has been harder and harder to recover from. And this last time, I don't know if I would have made it if there weren't a few special people who went through this journey with me of getting me sober. Those people you meet or you hear about who are just so golden, who are so good, who are just so giving and so kind to the world, and you see how they interact with people and how they bring light into the world. And I was really lucky because 3 of those people came across my path. That's Zach Jones, Robert Landis, and Andy Block. 3 guys who didn't give up on me, who still to this day hold me accountable. And it's a big part of why I stay sober, is because I'm accountable to people who are not just myself. I show up here at Beit Shuva all the time. I built it into my life, and I love it, and I love my band, and I love every single one of you, and there's nothing you could do about it. Thanks.
Thank you, Aaron. And last but not least, Sarah J. for 3 years.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a grateful member of this community. Of course, everything I thought I was going to say is like out the window. God, I'm trying not to cry. I think Bradley jinxed me earlier. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be part of this community. This community is the only community I've ever had. This community changed my life. Beit Shuva changed my life. The rabbis here changed my life. It's been such an amazing journey, an amazing gift. And I want to give gratitude to Aaron Cole and Drew Stein. It's so amazing taking my cake with you two, because you guys are real ones too. And I've seen your journey, and you're hope to die alcoholics. And I'm a hope to die dope fiend. Like, I just never thought I could make it, 6 months. And here I am, I'm taking 3 years. It's crazy. I can't even tell you that I never could have imagined being up here right now and taking a cake for 3 years. I never could have imagined taking a cake for a year, for 2 years, because I never thought I was going to get sober. I tried and I tried. Some of you know my story. I had children I couldn't get clean for. They took my rights. I couldn't even get clean for that. So, I gave up. And because obviously if you can't get clean for your own children, what's the point? We've lost a lot of people in the past 3 years that I've been here. I was talking to Rabbi Joseph, and I was saying it gets a lot of people jaded. We lose so many people, and people just kind of like, it's sad, but they move on, and we move on quickly, and people give up on people. And I just want to tell you that I never give up on anybody. And my friends will tell you, like, I'm here. I don't care, what happens. I'm here in whatever capacity that I can be here for you. Because people like my family never gave up on me. They might not have opened their door to me, but they answered my phone call when I was in jail, my dad. Thank you, Dad. Or they answered my phone call when I was on the street and I just wanted to talk to them. My brother. And this community has given me back, my brother, and he didn't come in here like I did, but I can't even believe what this community has done for him. He has changed so much, little by little, just like I did in my journey here. I was not perfect. I did a lot of things. I lied and snuck around and did things that we all do as residents. But I ended up getting honest with somebody. And I think that's just what I do today. I stay honest and I stay in gratitude and, one day at a time and all that. Anyways. Love you. Bye.
So Drew and Aaron, come by. We're going to bring some cakes out to you and sing happy birthday. And we also have a small token of appreciation from Kimia Wellness, a little gift for acupuncture session to continue the healing. Yeah. Yeah, there's people who love you who you don't even know. Yeah, if there's anybody here from families and friends who want to share in bringing out a cake to these birthdays, please come on up now.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Drew, Aaron, and Sarah. Happy birthday to you. Keep coming back sober.
Yeah, lots to celebrate. And birthdays don't go too far, too, because we want to invite you to light our Shabbat candles as well. So Aaron, Drew, and Sarah, if you can, come light our Shabbat candles as well. Aaron. Sarah. Where's Sarah? There she is.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik להדליק נר של שבת.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. So from the healing presence of Shabbat, we go to a Misha Berach, a blessing for healing for those who are in need of healing. So if there's anybody on Zoom who you are holding in your heart, if you want to put their names in the chat, please go ahead and do so now. And for those here in the sanctuary, if you're holding somebody, go ahead and shout their name out so we can hold it together as a community.
מי שבירך
We invite everybody to rise for the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Yai, lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated for the Shema and Ve'ahavta.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Baruch Hashem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוקפך ובקומך וקשרתם לעוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך.
Shabbat Shalom. A few words of Torah. Be a leader, don't be a follower. I have many vivid memories of my mom saying this to me repeatedly. Be a leader, don't be a follower. And it always seemed to happen after I had just made a mistake. After I had just gotten into trouble for something, my mom kept urging me, don't follow, lead. And I think about that a lot when I see the stories of our people in our tradition. They all come from, our leaders are troubled. They make mistakes. They're not perfect. In fact, they do some pretty egregious things. Moses, for instance, commits murder. Aaron, for instance, is a co-conspirator in one of the most egregious sins that the Israelites ever do, the sin of the golden calf. Yet they become two of our most important leaders in the entire Torah. There's a quote in the Talmud in the name of Rabbi Yochanan, in the name of Rabbi Shimon ben Yehozadak, and says, one appoints a leader over a community only if he has a box full of creeping animals hanging behind him. Right? It's as if to say, don't you know your leader has something in the past. There are skeletons in the closet. Why is it so? Because if a leader exhibits some kind of haughty attitude towards the community, you can say to them, turn and look behind you. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget, you haven't always been perfect all along. And this week, our two leaders, they have a moment of arrogance. They're mourning the death of their sister Miriam, and there's no water for the community. They don't have time to actually mourn for their sister, and the community is thirsty. So what do you have to do as a leader? Well, God says, take your staff, Moses and Aaron, and go speak to this rock, and then you'll have water. And instead of doing that, Moses has this moment where he says, listen up, you rebels. We in Torah study, we said it a little differently. Listen up. Do you want us to bring water from this rock? And he smites the rock twice. Instead of speaking to it, he hits it twice. This is the new generation. This is the second generation out of Egypt. This is a generation that didn't grow up with slavery. And instead of speaking to them softly, he hits the rock. Maybe they needed some timeouts and tough love versus spankings and whips. And for this, both Moses and Aaron are not able to go into the promised land. They've been working for 40 years, taking this community out of slavery, through the desert, through war, through not having water, for food, all these trials and tribulations. And because of one arrogant act, they don't get to make it to the promised land. And for many years, I've been troubled by that. Like, what? Okay, we're supposed to have skeletons. We're supposed to have animals hanging, creeping behind us. But God, you're holding us to this high standard of perfectionism. If we make one mistake, we can't make it to the promised land. What is that about? And I said this to a Torah study. I'm grateful Moses and Aaron never made it to the promised land, because then it would have been impossible for any of us to be leaders. Not only do we have to take people out of slavery, we have to nurture them for 40 years and then make it to the promised land too? That's the model? And James McGregor Burns puts it in leadership. He says, the most lasting, tangible act of leadership is the creation of an institution, a nation, a social movement, a political party, a bureaucracy that continues to exert moral leadership and foster needed change long after the creative leaders are gone. The gifts of Moses and Aaron and the gifts of our leaders is that they empowered us to make it to the promised land. They empowered the next generation to continue the work long after they had not made it. And I think in a lot of ways, that's the mission, that's the goal of Torah. That if we're able to live a purpose-driven life that's in relationship with the divine, where God is the guiding force, that's ultimately what transforms us from what we were to what we're capable of being. Shabbat Shalom. And so we got a little James Taylor for us. A little Fire and Rain, welcoming, remembering those Miriam and Aaron who didn't make it past this week's Torah portion, and anybody else who we're holding in our hearts.
let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. Walked out this morning and I wrote down the song. I just can't remember who to send it to. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, God? You've got to help me make a stand. You've just got to see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there was a time on the telephone line, talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you again. Thought I'd see you, thought I'd see you again.
I want to invite everybody who is part of our summit program to come up on the stage for a little blessing. Tristan D., Amanda S., Eric B., Karen W., Ashton P., Mackenzie, Josh S., Kaylee, Neely, Zach, Bradley, Asia, Lily, Nicole, and Rabbi Miriam. For anybody who's here, come on up on stage. We got 40%, but their names are spoken.
Wow.
Zach, do you want to just tell everybody what you guys are doing?
Sure. Hi, I'm Zach Jones. I'm a grateful member of this community. On Monday, we are going to head up to Whitney Portal and set out on a 22-mile journey starting at 3 a.m. up Mount Whitney, which is one of the tallest peaks in the lower continental United States. And what we learn on the mountain, there are many obvious metaphors for life and recovery that I think are implied. But perhaps most importantly, the biggest reward is not at the summit. The biggest reward is in the struggle and in the journey and the small steps we take together in preparation and working as a team. And it has been a beautiful and powerful experience for me in my own recovery at Beit Shuvah. And we are happy to be able to share that with residents each year and with our community. So thank you all very much.
Okay, so before you go, we have a little blessing for you. And one of the interesting things that happens this week's Torah portion is Moses takes Aaron and Eliezer, Aaron's son, up the top of Mount Hor-Hahar. And there it is where Moses strips Aaron of his clothes and puts it on Eliezer, and Aaron dies on the top of a mountain. And so we don't want that to happen to you. We want you to make it to the top of the mountain, to the summit, and we want you to make it back, but like you said, Zach, maybe we leave part of you, the part that doesn't need to come back, at the top of that mountain. Maybe you strip off a different kind of garment and let it be up there so that you are transformed by the time you immerse back into this community on Wednesday. And so we have a little blessing, a tefillat derech, a blessing of a traveler's journey that Cantor Nate's going to sing for us.
May you be blessed as you go on your way. May you be guided in peace. May you be blessed with health and joy. May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. May you be sheltered by the wings of peace. May you be kept in safety and in love. May grace and compassion be the way to every soul. May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen. 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 May this be your blessing. Amen.
Safe travels. Enjoy every step. Let this community carry you at each step along the way. And, for those of us who maybe can't do a, 22-mile trek with high elevation game, there's other ways to support. So I'm asking our community, both on Zoom and here, if anybody wants to sponsor the Summit program, we would love to have some sponsorships as well, because the residents need crew gear and equipment all the time. So if there's anybody who's interested in doing that, we welcome that as well. Any takers? Crickets. Come on, give me one. Yeah, Laura. Thank you, Laura Bagish. So we are, and you got someone on Bezalel as well, donating $50. Thank you, Bezalel, to this program. Really, really important. So this Tefillat HaDerech, we're all on a journey. We're all on a journey, and really what that leads to is peace. And so I want to invite up Cody, who can share a prayer for peace for us in the world, and I want to invite everybody to stand as he reads this.
Shabbat Shalom. Lord of peace, divine ruler, to whom peace belongs, Master of peace, creator of all things, may it be thy will to put an end to war and bloodshed on earth, and to spread a great and wonderful peace over the world, so that nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they war any more. Help us and save us all. Let us cling tightly to the virtue of peace. Let there be a truly great peace between every person and their fellow, and between husband and wife, and let there be no discord between people, any people, even in their hearts. And may it be all that people love, all people, and may it be that all people love peace and pursue peace, always in truth and with wholeheartedness, without holding on to any disputes ever again which would divide us against each other. Hashem, who is peace, bless us with peace. Thanks.
I want to invite out Josh to rap some Oseh Shalom for us as well. Where are you, Josh? Hanging out in the back, huh? And thank you, Lynn Shapiro, who donated $500 for the summit program as well. Thank you, Lynn.
Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael.
Running this recovery race, I'm at my own pace. Only competition, struggles I face. Feels like yesterday I came to BTS irate. Now I'm grateful for the space and breath that I take. It holds weight, takes me out of chaotic headspace. Now instead of artificial highs to get by, Prezi working on this connection with the Most High. No more lies I have to cover up and hide for pride. I'm waving bye-bye to my skeletons and demons. Turning a new leaf, it's time for new season. Everybody in this room is giving me a reason to keep me hungry and feeding and not go back to a heathen. So when you're feeling things ain't going your way, you're having a bad day, just know you ain't the only one. It's okay, take a breath, meditate, find some time to pray. I promise you one day you'll figure out your way. Oh, say
Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael.
Keep it up. So we come to remembering those who we've lost this year. And there's a long list this year, and it's getting longer. And I don't like it. And there's nothing I can do, really. And that's the really crappy part. I want to just say real quick shout out to Helen Sands. We have a weekly bereavement group that meets on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. And in the last 2 months, we've had 9 parents join a group that never anybody hopes to be in that group. And so this community is, we have a very special and close relationship with the departed because it is so close to our hearts and just one choice away. And so we remember those who we've lost this year: Marvin Smalley, Barbara Lauderstein, Anthony Macchiarulo, Ronnie Stabler, Jerry Sand-Sacklad, Mark Fiazzi, Rabbi Mark Blumenthal, Martin Rips, Nick Huff, Irma Lee Simon Pearl, Nico Jacob Esforms, Zenaida Zuskrun, Aharon Ben Yehuda, Dr. Saul Block, Mandy Benayim, Adam Aarons, William Lurie, Norman Scharf, Fred Rothschild, Mark Kessler, Hank Schrimmer, Joyce Powell, Inosi Blumenkrantz, Stephen Grossman, Leon Perrick, Robert Gortsey, Gary Mintz, Marilyn Buckley, Estelle Carlton, Patricia Blumenkrantz, Jessica Bayer, Matt Pollinger, Orion Brown, Linus Stern, Richard Lewinter, John Baker, Lucy Franco, Bernard J. Halpern, and Hunter Venturelli. And the Yortzites this week that we are commemorating: Leonard Goldman, David Goldenberg, Victor Glassband, Sam Spitz, Robert Siegel, David Saltzman, Nair Dadashti, Edward Astrin, Bud Herman, Herman Samow, Alan Gartner, Al Greenberg, Rose Schiffer, David Stanley, Sarah Ross, Joseph Klasser, David Grossman, Beth Allison Ritter, Jack Markowitz, and Max Andler. I want to invite those on Zoom, if you are holding somebody in your heart that you are remembering, to please unmute or put their names in the chat right now.
Carolyn Goldmitz, Gary Mitz,
Sam Spitz.
And for those here in the sanctuary, we invite anybody who is remembering somebody to please rise. And it is our tradition that nobody stands alone. So if you see somebody standing, please go ahead and welcome them with community and put our arm around. words of Kadisha Tom, Mornis Kaddish are on the screen. We respond, Amen. Yit Gadal, Vit Gadash, Shemei Rabbah. Be'alma Diverach Chirute, Ve'amlich Malchute. B'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Olmei Almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yithalev v'yithalal shemei dekudsha barichu le'ela min kol birchata shirata tush bechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael b'imru. Amen. May the memory of those who have departed be remembered for a blessing, and let us say, Amen. We invite everybody to rise for aleinu.
Aleinu לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה יוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומסתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יחיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
You can have a seat. Just a few announcements before we close. Thank you to our Shabbat sponsors, Gloria and Bob Spitz, in loving memory of Sam Spitz. Thank you for keeping his memory alive with us. To our sober birthdays, happy birthday again, Drew, Aaron, and Sarah. And John Baker's memorial is going to be held on Sunday, July 24th. We're going to do it jointly in Des Moines and at Beit Shuvah. So it's going to be 6:30 virtually in Des Moines at the Rewind Hotel over there, and simultaneously here at Beit Shuvah at 4:30 p.m. We'll be able to hold both, and Rabbi Carey is also going to be out there too to be with the family. So that's very happy that we're doing that. Two exciting things. Alumni Weekend, right? You know what happens if you don't come to visit? So we want to make sure we're having fun and sobriety and connecting with our alumni. So the weekend of August 12th and 14th, we're going to have some fun events for Alumni Shabbat and Alumni Gathering on Sunday. More information, contact our lovely Sarah Jacobs. And also, there's an alumni processing group for residents who left during the pandemic, Wednesdays at 12 p.m. There's information on our website. So go, we are here to support our alumni, our residents, and anybody in our community so we stay safe and healing and continue to heal our community together. And then lastly, a little mazel tov to Dina and Julian Block, our newest Beit Shuvah resident, newlyweds. So mazel tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. We're going to close with a little Ozi v'Zimrat Yah.
Your help.
We're going to ask everybody to rise.
To make this happen. Everyone stand up. Yeah, we're going to do half and half. So this half of the room
is going to sing like I sing, as best as you can. And then Thea on that side, this side of the room will follow her. And we're going to have a nice little ending service community moment here. So here we go.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna go up.
Down.
Ozi Vizim Radia Vayahili Lishua Ozi Vizim Radia Vayahili Lishua. Now back down.
Get it, Drew. Time for this incredible band. And for everybody behind the scenes, Steven, Daniel, Jesse, who's not even here, Max, Austin, if you're here, Sarah Jacobs, Addie, everybody from development, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here on Zoom. We couldn't do it without you. We're going to close with Kiddush and Motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
Shots
Good
fired.
Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you for being here.